launcher.
Better? Ready?
Here we go.
Alright, this is the potato cannon.
Here's how it works. Basically, we fill the back full of hairspray, which is very flammable, by the way. And then, right here we have a grill igniter. So when we push this button, it creates a little spark inside of there. Here, let me try to show you. See that spark going off? See that spark going off? That spark ignites all the hairspray, and when we cap off the back here, it creates a little explosion inside of the cannon, which has nowhere else to go but out the barrel. So whenever you have a potato in there, it launches it out at super high speeds. So this thing is pretty cool, but I wouldn't exactly call it a cannon. I mean, it's called a potato cannon, but it's more like a super long rifle. Let's make it an actual cannon. First, we're gonna need a new barrel. This should do it. And then what about the combustion chamber in the back? There we go. So we're switching out the 4-inch diameter combustion barrel for 6-inch, and the 2-inch chamber or barrel for this 4-inch barrel. Together, that's a cannon. With this new size upgrade, I don't think this hairspray is going to cut it anymore. So we're going to be switching it out for some propane. And then that little grill igniter, that's like the tiniest little spark ever. You want to see a real spark? Oh yeah, that's going to be our new igniter. In the left corner, standing at a staggering 6 feet tall and 45 pounds, we have Bob! And in the right corner, standing at a frightening 2 feet tall, 35 pounds, the propane power, the PVC pounder, cannon! Alright, here's the final product, guys. Let's go shoot this thing.
Unfortunately, there was a problem with how the propane hose was connected, so instead of packing it up for the day, we decided to just fire it with the hairspray from before.
Back it back. That was the most anti-climactic.
How's the car show up for? Come on over here. Wait, let me. Oh.
With our projectiles being much heavier than before, and our barrel being much wider than before, the hairspray just didn't have enough power to launch it very far, but here was the best shot we managed to get with it.
Oh! Beautiful!
I told you!
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna compare the impact, like the force between the cannon and another cannon.
How are we gonna measure the force?
Okay, ready? Hopefully I don't miss. Oh! Oh!
Nice.
And now we just wanted to shoot our original potato cannon around a little bit, and Cabetta insisted on standing down there with the shield, and this is how that turned out.
Hold it up. You get
Slowing down the video showed that the potato was in the air for 0.39 seconds, and estimating that Cabetta was 30 to 50 meters away, we get speeds of 76.92 meters per second on the low end, or 128.2 meters per second on the high end. That's 172 miles per hour at its slowest, or 286 miles per hour at its fastest. For reference, that's 37.4% the speed of sound.
So the hose wasn't working because there's a little knob in there that has to be pushed down before it'll let gas flow. So we stuck a screw in there, duct taped over it, and now gas should be able to flow just fine. And I tested it out and it works. So let's go shoot it with the actual propane. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back out here for day 2. Everything should be working now. And we got a nice little scenery out there that we're gonna be shooting at, some nice rocks. So we're a little bit more away from civilization this time. It's gonna be totally safe. Not for him though. Let's do this.
Two truths and a lie. We were out there for day 2. We were totally safe, but it did not work at all. I was out here for probably 3 hours, and no matter what I did, no matter what I changed, nothing could get this thing to shoot. Not even my girlfriend's moral support could get that thing to fire. Very upsetting. Alright guys, I leave for college tomorrow, which means I will not be able to work on this for another 6 months, but I'm not giving up. So obviously I cannot shoot this in my backyard, so we're putting a plastic bag over the top which will block the air and basically pretend like it's loaded. Got a little setup here, wood, so hopefully if something bad happens it's gonna get stopped and not hit the house, and then that's where I'm gonna be hiding behind. We're just gonna see if we can actually get the gas to ignite. So let's do that. Again, many attempts of absolutely nothing happening until... crap. Huh. Okay. What? Guys, I ain't even turned on the propane yet. Why did it go off that time? That makes no sense. Oh, I'm so confused. All right, I got 2 theories, and we're gonna test both of them. Theory 1, I took the bag off right before it shot. So maybe I let more air in, and then letting more air in made it shoot. Theory 2, I made the bag a lot tighter on there, so maybe we just need it to be more closed off and it'll go off. I'm still confused though because I hadn't even turned the propane on for that second time around. The last time I filled the thing with propane was like a minute prior. So I don't know. That was weird. Let's try it. Okay, so we did the same thing again, where we put the propane in, took the bag off, put the bag back on, and then zapped, and it actually shot. So that means that by taking the bag off, we're letting more air in before we actually shoot it. So we need to do that whenever we put the actual ball in. We need to let some more air in, and then shoot. Good to know. I tried for a couple minutes to get to shoot with an actual ball in it, doing the same method that worked before, but nothing was really working, and then this happened. Guys, I broke the taser. This is supposed to be connect on there. I don't know what happened. I was trying to shoot with a ball in it, and I came back. This part just fell off. I don't know how that's even possible. I was being delicate. It just broke. And you can see this snapped off of this, so the whole thing doesn't work. Oh, right when I think I'm getting somewhere, it breaks. Okay. You hear that?
Yeah. A bit. Be careful.
Okay. It ignited, but not enough to shoot it. I heard the explosion though.
So for the propane to work, it needed a perfect propane to air ratio, which I only got a few times by pure luck. So we just switched back to the hairspray, and it actually worked really well this time.
Woo! Yes!
This time, I wanted to break a bottle of vinegar.
Success.
Well, it broke on the ground. Success.
This time we adjusted the cannon a bit, that way it would hit more dead center.
It got off fizzy, but the bottle survived.
Perhaps duct tape wasn't the strongest material to use for this, because just look at this.
Well, there's the cannon. It looks beautiful and it shot beautifully. The propane didn't really work with it, but the hairspray worked like a charm. Kind of upset that we couldn't get that vinegar bottle to break in the end, but Bob was a trooper, and you know, this is going through a lot of iterations, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. So if you guys want to see more crazy stuff like this, make sure to like and subscribe, and keep tuning in for these videos. See ya!